Kumar, the Dean of Students Welfare, Professor Pushpa Kumari, all other officials of the university, the teaching faculty, non-teaching staff, media persons, and my dear students. By the time my time has come, most of you are already impatient to leave. But there is also a second session for many subjects, you must understand. And they are already ready there, waiting to listen to us. So I'll be very brief, but not as brief as the anchor has just said, speaking just on student progression and alumni. Because I happen to be the Internal Quality Assurance Cell Coordinator. I'm sure most of you are unaware of such a post or designation. And that is the main purpose why I have come here to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Praveen Singh. I'm the IQAC coordinator of BBMKU. I am also the नहीं हो पाएगा. It is very important for all of us, not only students but all of us, to understand the need for IQAC. It is a very, very important cell, internal quality assurance cell of any institution, which standardizes and fixes the benchmark of quality, equity and excellence on the path of which the university and the colleges have to tread. We have to set the guidelines which has to be followed so that the university or the college comes up to the standard, at least of on the national institutional ranking framework, and gets a very good grade in NAC. Let me tell you about NAC. It is National Assessment and Accreditation Council of India, which is a body of the UGC, and it gives accreditation and grading to every institution. Your value as an institution, as a college, as a university, depends on what grade you get. And that grade you can get only if the benchmark is set, the standards are fixed, the norms and procedures are very clearly mentioned, and you are very clearly told what you have to do and how you have to be. So in this context, many things have already been told. All of them are part of getting a good grade in NAC. Everything that has been discussed today, everything comes under that. I will try to tell you very simply how you can succeed in life and how you can help this university, which is a newborn university, to really develop and succeed on the platform of academics and research. I have tried to categorize and make you understand the meaning of a student. Now, who is the main stakeholder of a university? The student is the main stakeholder. We are like mentors trying to mentor you. Whatever we had to become, we have become. But you are in a formative stage. You are just like a clay that can be molded. And if we are a good sculpture, we can mold you in a proper way. Otherwise, you will not succeed. Our experience, our knowledge is only to guide you so that you succeed in life. So I will tell you what the student needs. And if you are able to understand that and follow that in your life, I am sure you will succeed. There is not an iota of doubt that you will fail. S is for a systematic and focused goal that you should make. In the very beginning, as you enter graduation or even plus 2 level, you must have a goal, what you want to do in life. If you are moving ahead and taking some subject without a goal, I don't think you are going to land up in a good place or be happy in life. Because ultimately, what is the aim of life? To lead a good life. That is what Aristotle as a philosopher had to say. So you have to be systematic, focused towards your goal. T is for the trustworthy and faithful towards duty and your institution. You have a faithfulness and dutifulness towards your institution. The Honorable Vice Chancellor and all honorable teachers and faculty members are sitting here and people are just walking out as if nothing is happening. So this dutifulness is not enough to make you land up into a good place, I'm telling you. U is for the understanding and reasonable attitude that you should have towards your fellow beings, towards your fellow students, towards your teachers. So this kind of an attitude you have to develop. D is for the dynamism that you have to develop. If you are not dynamic in life, I don't think nobody is going to appreciate you, or in this world of privatization, liberalization and globalization, you will not land up anywhere. So you must be dynamic. You must think that everything is, for everything you need energy. And that energy is life. So if you do not have that dynamism, you will lack somewhere. And along with dynamism, you should not go into the extent to become in somewhere, your behavior should not be hampered. You should be disciplined and should have a very good behavior. So you should be dynamic and disciplined in behavior and action. E is for the enthusiastic, ethical and progressive attitude in life. Ethical means mulyaparak. Anything that is unethical, just say no to it. I will not do it. Drugs, no. Smoking, no. Cigarette, no. Any bad habit, no. Be clear. You have to be ethical. You have to set standards for the coming generations. If we as teachers do such kind of things, what will students do? And you are as from the higher education. So if you try to do these things, what will your coming generations do? So you have to set the standards. N is for the novel and enterprising. You have to be novel, new and enterprising in your thought and career building. Today it is not a matter of getting a government job. Today it is a very big competitive world. It is a rat race. Everyone is trying to prove his worth. Everyone is struggling hard to get a good job. So you have to develop that skill. Am I short? Okay. I am already about to end. I am very clear about what time I have and how much I should speak. So please, ma'am, don't worry. T is for the talented and hard-working attitude that you should have towards learning and skill development. If you are just mugging up your subject, you will not do it will not do any good to you. You have to develop some kind of a skill, and that we are going to focus on as per our new Vice Chancellor, sir. He is also very clear what he has to do. So we will be focusing on these things. We will be focusing on skill development. We will be focusing on innovation, on innovation, on startups. This is what we will do. So these are few things I had to say. Many other things have been told. Anything that has been missed is one of in the InfluNet and NDL section. I would like to add there are podcasts. I visited so many universities in the world, Harvard, Stanford and Columbia, etc. But you can easily listen to the professors of those universities on their podcasts. It is not at all necessary that you visit there. If you get an opportunity or a scholarship or a fellowship, very good. You should be aware of the various kinds of foreign scholarships, foreign student exchange programs that are happening, like Erasmus Mundus of the European Union. and you can listen to the best professors if you are moved by the words of some people, like I was by Professor Stephen George. He talks about globalization and how things are changing in globalization. So I went there to meet him. But you can listen to their lectures on the podcasts. Just go to the podcasts of various universities. There will be a lot of material for you to learn. But there will be one hindrance, I must tell you, my dear friends, that if you do not know English, I think you are going to suffer a lot in your life. No matter how much you say that Hindi is our mother tongue and that is what we should be proud of, in fact, you should be proud of and try to make it an international language. Give that contribution to Hindi, but as long as English is the international language, you will not be able to understand many things until you have good English. And you must be very updated about the website, which is mostly ignored. Being the IQAC coordinator, me along with VC sir have visited so many colleges and found that the websites are in a horrible condition. If our students want to search for who are my teachers, they will find the names of teachers who have already left the department. So website is our duty to keep up to date, and you must check your website like you check your WhatsApp. You check your Facebook every day, social media. You must check your WhatsApp for all kinds of information. There is a grievance cell. I am a member of that. You can give your grievances, your suggestions on that, and we'll take care for it. That is guaranteed. I will end with the words of Swami Vivekanand, who is my inspirer, and I think if you really follow him, there's nothing that can stop you from succeeding in life. Arise, awake, and stop not till your goal is reached. So I started with goal and ending with goal. Because that is the ultimate thing you are here for. You are not here to gain so much knowledge and everything. Because knowledge is infinite. It never ends. We are still learning many things from you, from everyone. And education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. Everything is within you. That is our Adhyatmic knowledge that India has to share to the world. Everything is within you. You have to search for it. You have to search for it. And as students, you must have muscles of iron and nerves of steel. You should have muscles of iron and nerves of steel. And within that, a mind that is made of thunderbolt. So do not succumb to any kind of wrong activities. Do not make anyone mislead you. Be a leader in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure this information will help our grading, NAC grading and ranking as a university. Now the last stage, we have something called anti-ragging website, which I will be covering. Next. So the campus is ragging free. We don't tolerate any kind of ragging, and I expect कि आप लोग सब matured हो और this kind of incident will not come up. UGC has some guideline और उसके through हम लोग run करते हैं. तो we have some mandatory affidavit which is to be filled online. पहले हार्ड कॉपी में एफिडेविट जमा करना पड़ता था, अभी ऑनलाइन है. तो हमने वॉल पे पीछे साइड में QR कोड लगाया हुआ है, उसको स्कैन कर लीजिएगा इस इवेंट के बाद और उसमें एक नंबर डाला हुआ है ग्रीवांस सेल का, वो नंबर उस पर पुट कीजिएगा और सारा अपना डिटेल्स, पर्सनल डिटेल्स उस लिंक के थ्रू आप भर लीजिएगा. वो डायरेक्टली UGC में सबमिट होगा. आप जब सबमिट करेंगे फाइनली तो लास्ट में सबमिटेड सक्सेसफुली का मैसेज आएगा, उसको स्नैपशॉट करके अपने पास रखिएगा. देन नेक्स्ट move on. This kind of message will come. Yes. Just take a snapshot of this. Once you fill, जब आप fill करोगे तब अपना QR कोड से स्कैन करने के बाद जब सारा fill करोगे तो इस टाइप का रिकॉर्डिंग मैसेज आएगा. Next, this is about website. Website में काफी कुछ है जो आपको देखना चाहिए रेगुलरली. The first part is notice. इसमें एग्जामिनेशन, जनरल नोटिस, एडमिशन नोटिस एंड टेंडर एंड एडवर्टीजमेंट. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट एग्जामिनेशन रिलेटेड जो भी आपका मैसेज रहेगा वो एग्जामिनेशन में जाएगा। आप ओवरव्यू में जाओगे तो आपको नहीं दिखेगा हो सकता है ये नोटिस, आपको क्लिक करना होगा एग्जामिनेशन टैब और यहाँ जाके देखना होगा आपको एग्जामिनेशन रिलेटेड जो भी नोटिस होगा। नेक्स्ट, सिलेबस और रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आर देयर ऑन द वेबसाइट। आप यहाँ पे जाओगे, सारा कुछ आपको एग्जैक्टली फॉर पीजी डिपार्टमेंट पे क्लिक करोगे और आपको सारा डिटेल्स उस पर मिल जाएगा। तो यू नो नीड टू वरी वेयर द सिलेबस इज, आप जाके डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे सर्च करोगे अपना सिलेबस। नेक्स्ट, एडमिट कार्ड डाउनलोड करने के लिए हाइपर लिंक है, उस पर क्लिक करोगे। एग्जामिनेशन का अलग पोर्टल है जिसपे आपको लेके चला जाएगा और एग्जामिनेशन का सारा फॉर्म, एडमिट कार्ड, सारा कुछ उस पर आपको फिलअप करना रहेगा। इस टाइप का पोर्टल एग्जामिनेशन पोर्टल खुल जाएगा जब आप एडमिट कार्ड से सिलेक्ट करोगे। नेक्स्ट, प्लेसमेंट सेल, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। अभी रिसेंट में लास्ट नवंबर को हम लोगों ने प्लेसमेंट ड्राइव कराया था ग्लेनमार्क फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी, और जिसने 21 कैंडिडेट्स को सेलेक्ट किया हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी से। वी फील कि कमिंग सेशन में आप लोग स्किल डेवलपमेंट पे वर्क करोगे और कंपनी जो आएगी आप लोगों को प्लेस करेगी। नेक्स्ट, वी हैव MOUs विद डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। वन ऑफ द रिसेंट MOUs विद फिल्म एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन काउंसिल, और इसके थ्रू हम लोग रिसर्च और प्लेसमेंट ट्रेनिंग्स पे बहुत सारे काम करने जा रहे हैं। आई एम श्योर यू विल बी बेनिफिटेड विद दिस। नेक्स्ट, वी हैव एलुमनाई रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑन द वेबसाइट। आप क्लिक करोगे एलुमनाई पे तो रजिस्ट्रेशन का लिंक खुलेगा। आप जब यहाँ से पास आउट होंगे तो ये फॉर्म को आपको फिल करना रहेगा। नेक्स्ट, वी हैव स्कॉलरशिप NSP एंड ई-कल्याण, दोनों स्कॉलरशिप अवेलेबल है। आप जब भी खुलता है पोर्टल NSP का या फिर ई-कल्याण का, NSP इज फॉर माइनॉरिटी, ई-कल्याण इज फॉर SC ST OBC। आप उस पर जाओगे, अपना डिटेल्स भरोगे। मेक श्योर आधार लिंक्ड योर बैंक अकाउंट शुड बी देयर। जो आपका आधार लिंक बैंक अकाउंट होगा उसी पे पैसा आता है। बहुत बार ऐसा होता है पैसा नहीं आ पाता है क्योंकि आपका बैंक अकाउंट लिंक नहीं होता है आधार से। नेक्स्ट, स्टूडेंट ग्रीवांस सेल, हमारे यहाँ सेल है स्टूडेंट ग्रीवांस की, और ऑनलाइन में ग्रीवांस और फीडबैक का फॉर्म है। आपको कोई भी इश्यू है आप उसमें डाल सकते हो एंड वी टेक रेगुलर मीटिंग्स कि आपके ग्रीवांस को जो भी है उसको सॉर्ट आउट किया जाए और आपको कांटेक्ट करके उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किया जाए। तो यू नो नीड टू वरी, आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन मिलेगा, आप यहाँ पे डाल सकते हो। नेक्स्ट, thank you. We have NSS unit here. Dr. Masood sir is heading that. He is not here right now. We will explain in department once we come to the department. Thank you. I would like to request Tapti ma'am to give a vote of thanks. Just wait, vote of thanks and then national anthem. आप लोग सब एक बार बैठ जाओ। वोट आज 8 ऑफ द डे, तो ये लोग
सभी स्टूडेंट्स से कहा जाता है कि जब वो निकले बाद में बाहर की गेट का यूज़ करें, सामने की गेट में।
आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप थोड़ा सा बैठ जाइए, ये धन्यवाद ज्ञापन के लिए। ये भी शिष्टाचार में पड़ता है, जो हमारे आर्ट एंड कल्चर डिपार्टमेंट का दायित्व है सिखाने का, मैनर्स। आपको जब कहा जा रहा है तो आप थोड़ा सा बैठ जाइए। स्टूडेंट से अनुरोध है आप बैठ जाइए। May I take the opportunity to extend a deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir of BBMKU for organizing this very important thing, that is induction meet for the students. For PG first semester students session 23-25. Respected DSW ma'am, all the respected university officials, I bow before all. respected deans of various faculties, respected heads of different faculties, all the teaching staffs, all non-teaching staff, and the respected media persons who were around, most importantly our students. So I end up with his words, Asatoma Satkamaya, Tapasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma Mritungamaya, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lead me from untruth to truth, lead me from darkness to light, and lead me from death to immortality. Peace, peace, may peace be bestowed to all. Thank you so much.
All students are requested to use back gate for exit.